The following is a demo on how to seal the core of a boat deck. Two pieces of fiberglass layer with balsa core in the middle. This could also be foam. First, take a drill, 3/16, which is usually a number 10 size. Most common size I've used on boats. I only want to drill down to the bottom layer, not all the way through. If you happen to drill all the way through, then you have to put a piece of tape on the back side. Then I exchange the drill for an Allen wrench that's been cut off about halfway or a little bit less sometimes, depending on how big a hole there is. The larger the hole, then the longer you want it to stick out. But you can insert the Allen wrench in the hole like that to get it spinning. I only go as deep as I need to just to reach the bottom of the hole. If you get too much hanging out there, it wants to kind of bend or fly off a little bit. We don't want that. And then basically you insert it in there like so and start working up and down. Then you can go around a little bit. Once you get it mushed up in there pretty good, then you can take a vacuum cleaner and a pick and you start working it out of there. Get some large pieces and you get in there with a hemostat, start picking it out. And you go back in and do it some more. There, it's all coming out of there now. Now we mix up a little epoxy. I prefer old cottage cheese containers, sour cream containers. Usually nice and big around so you can scrape the bottom easily and you can get in the corner with a syringe really nice. And I use the West Systems filler, the 404. And add that to the epoxy. Okay, after a couple minutes, as you can see, I cut a little too much off the tip of this because it doesn't go all the way to the bottom of the hole. But we'll do it anyway here. And you just start injecting it in there. And I get a little bead on the top there. Work it around. Add just a little more. And after a while, that's going to shrink and leave a little concave in the bottom of the, kind of in the center of the mound there. And I just wait for it to cure. If you think there might be some air in there, you can kind of manipulate it a little bit. You can take your poker and you can stick it in there and see if you can locate any air bubbles that might be in there. But this should be a pretty good job. Wow, just a tad bit more here for shrinkage. Now it's all cured and nice and hard. Now smooth it off a little bit here. Yeah, and see there's an air bubble in it. Right in the middle. But sometimes I like them air bubbles. So now we can take a drill and we can use that air bubble to line up the hole. There we go. We have a sealed hole. Sealed from moisture.